Welcome to Furry Valley. Along with all the videos you see here on YouTube, we have a wonderful community on Discord where furries can relax with a movie, chat with new friends, or play a myriad of games. We have several sections dedicated to a specific game with a group of admins that run those sections. To some furs, they may seem like just the big boss there to tell them what to do, but really, they're more than that. Stay tuned to learn more about just a few of the admins who call Furry Valley home. Alright, Cinnabunny. We're going to be covering Rainbow Six here. What got you into playing Rainbow Six?
What initially got me into playing Rainbow Six Siege was just some friends that suggested it. They said, it's a lot more tactical than a game like Call of Duty, which kind of appealed to me on the level of just learning to play a game that's a bit more advanced in play style.
I definitely can see that. Is that all?
Well, what got me into it is also what kept me around playing it because there's a very large following of it. Surprisingly so, even in the furry community. It's just generally a game that's played vastly so.
I mean, with Tachanka out there, of course it is.
Yeah, of course, of course.
How long have you been playing? Since it came out or a little bit after?
I have been playing since just after year one began, which was I think that was right after Buck and Frost.
Okay, that's not bad. So you've got to see a couple of the changes to the game. Hopefully, it continues to have some good improvements. Who knows what they'll bring, especially with how they want to try to, since they want to try to fix Tachanka. Maybe we'll have him as something a little more than just a meme. As for being an admin, what made you want to join the team?
Well, what made me want to join the team was the fact that I felt pretty passionate about Rainbow Six Siege just as a game in general because I know there are a lot of people that play it. I started off in a server that was dedicated to it,
Okay.
and I noticed a lot of things that they did that I felt were wrong. Just generally, as far as leadership goes, they were run in a way that were just very chaotic. A lot of drama would happen, and no one would handle it or anything like that, or it would be handled pretty poorly.
That's
So
never fun.
I figured I would come to this server and propose the section be made, and enough people wanted it, so I stand as the leader and learned how to organize myself a bit better from the server, and that's helped me to love what I'm doing.
Hey, loving what you're doing is always good. So, if I was a new fur joining the R6 section, what could I expect to see? Any events, fun little gatherings, things like that?
Well, the first two primary events that we like to have are our casual squads matches. We'll have some people come into the voice calls, which we usually have upwards of 20, and we will just
It's
play
not bad.
Siege. Simple as that. Um, we also have private match events, which what we'll do is we'll have 5v5s of people that are all in the server. We'll do usually some odd custom game mode, for example, ah, well, there's certain different game modes we'll play. There are several, so it's hard to choose which one is the most popular because we haven't gotten to do enough of all of them.
That's fair. Well, it sounds like there's definitely a lot. Do you guys play more competitively or just friendly?
More friendly than anything. We may start up some more serious gameplay times in the future, but at the current time, it's looking to be more of a casual system.
Hey, casual's fun. It keeps you going after long days. Well, appreciate you coming out and having this chat with me.
Absolutely.
All right, Caden, you do the League of Legends section, correct? You're the admin there.
Yep, I'm the game lead.
Oh, what got you into playing League of Legends?
A couple years back, I would say, I had a bunch of friends playing. They asked me to come play. It's a pretty rocky start, building items that didn't make any sense, but after a while, I just started to really enjoy it. Plus, playing with a bunch of friends really keeps you into things.
Yeah, no, friends will always keep you going in the games, even if it's not always fun at first. You enjoy it now?
Yeah, I enjoy it. I don't play as much as I used to for sure. I used to play way too much, but every now and then I'll just play a couple games with friends casually.
Nothing wrong with that. And then, what made you interested in being an admin for the league section? What got you wanting to do that?
Well, at the time I was still playing a fair good bit of League. When I joined the Discord, I wanted to get involved a little bit,
Okay,
and I figured that would be one of the easiest ways to become an admin because I was the most knowledgeable about that section as compared to any of their other ones like RuneScape, which I know nothing about. So
that's
I
fair.
explained my situation, and they hired me.
Okay. And for new furs who might be interested in joining the League of Legends section here on Discord, what can they join? Event wise, like what can they expect to see?
Oh man, well, quite a bit. We have a chat section dedicated just for helping, that lol help. You can ask any questions or advice, tips. I'm usually pretty good about getting to those within the day. We host events every Saturday and Monday for NA and EU West right now. We eventually will look into expanding into other regions for the in-game clubs.
Okay.
We play with anyone, doesn't matter what level you are. All we ask is you're open-minded and willing to at least learn. You don't have to be good. Of course, nobody's else started off good. I was atrocious back in the day. But if you're willing to come play and just have some fun, we're more than happy to help teach you the game and just have fun with us. It is a team game, so we want everyone else to have fun as well.
Very true. It's a very fun game. Do you guys play casual or rank mostly?
For our events, we've only ever played casual or the rotating game modes. I try to distance people away from ranked when playing with each other because it can induce a little bit of toxicity if they lose because people get really competitive.
Absolutely, and there's nothing wrong with that. It's about being friendly here, after all.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for your time.
Yep.
All right. Thanks for joining me, Panda. This is for Warframe. Um, how long have you been playing Warframe?
I've been playing it for about a year now. I started it last summer whenever a bunch of my friends started playing it, so I kind of fell in love, so yeah.
It is a pretty fun game. Do you play PC or console?
PC, and once I get my Switch, I'll be delving into that, so that way I can do a bunch of things with other people.
Hey, yeah. Warframe's definitely been spreading its love on all the different platforms, which is it's fun, so it's good.
Mhm.
As for being an admin, what made you want to be an admin for Warframe?
It's just I was always pressured, not pressured per se, but I always felt the need to always try to improve the community in any way I can. Either that being just keeping an eye out in chats or moderating the game section.
Okay. How long has Warframe been around in Furry Valley?
It's been around since September, I'm pretty sure. Like early September. Because I remember there was a poll for the Warframe section back in like late October, and so I thought, hey, good idea.
Yeah, it's been around for a little bit, and it's grown out in a bit of popularity. It's a pretty fun game after all. If I was a new fur wanting to see what there might be for Warframe here in Furry Valley, what would I expect? Any events, anything like that?
We are always welcome to helping people, not only through the early and mid game, but also branching out into the vast late game. Whenever you come into Furry Valley and want to play Warframe, you can always expect kindness and assistance no matter what you do.
Well, that's good. Well, thanks for joining me.
No problem. Happy to be here.
All right, welcome back, Cinnabunny. This time we're going to be covering Smash, right?
Correct, correct.
All right, so on Rainbow Six, you started playing, a while ago, and for different reasons. What got you into Smash Brothers?
What got me into Smash Brothers was the fact that a lot of people I knew IRL way before I became a furry or anything like that played it. In my high school, we had a club that was dedicated to it, and I helped lead it. it was a pretty huge event. It was done around the time of Smash 4 on the Wii U.
Okay.
And so we'd have a large turnout, 30 to 40 people every single club meeting in my high school. That was, and this was physically met in the school every week.
Smash is a popular game.
Absolutely, and I wanted to bring that to a community that I thought might enjoy that just as much.
Was Smash brought to the Furry Valley after Rainbow Six?
It was brought at the same time, and I was put on both teams at the same time.
Ah, so you've been running both for a little bit. That's good.
Yes, a few months now.
A few months is still a bit. Was 4 your first Smash game?
My first was Brawl, and then I got a chance to go back and play Project M, which was a little crossover between Melee and Brawl. I never really got a chance to sit down and play a lot of Melee, and I never really had too much of a desire to go back to it. But I did just for a bit, just to really appreciate where Smash has come from.
It has come a long way from just the select few characters to getting the craziest DLCs like Joker.
Oh, absolutely.
So, new Fur joining. What do they see here in Smash?
Well, what they would see is a lot of 4-player Smash events. That is mostly what we've got going on right now. We are working on getting a little bit more types of gameplay in, which our limitations are pretty strict because there's just not too many different things you can do from a fundamental standpoint. But we're working on it.
Hey, it's at least it's something, especially as new things start coming out with all the new fighters. You guys ever do a tournament?
We actually did a launch day tournament with the OG 8 characters, and that was actually a pretty big success, so we definitely plan on doing something again. We just need to find the time to dedicate to that.
That's fair. And here I was hoping you'd say that was a Smash. Would have been a perfect time for it. Well, thanks for covering this section as well. Hopefully we get some new people for R6 and Smash here soon. Thank you.
You're
Thanks for watching this video. We hope to see you in the Furry Valley.